Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we will be talking about whether are you undocumented, a resident, or a citizen. These are the papers you must always carry. Navigating life in the US requires keeping essential documents on hand, whether you are undocumented, a resident, or a citizen. The importance of carrying the right papers can't be overstated. It could affect your legal status, access to resources, and interactions with law enforcement. Understanding which documents you must always carry will help ensure you are prepared for any situation and protect your rights. If you are interested in this, so to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. If you are undocumented, 1. Undocumented person or family. Any undocumented immigrant who does not have legal authorization to stay in the US can present documents to prove to the authorities who they are. Documents that can be presented. For undocumented immigrants, any valid document that says who you are, driver's license, municipal card. 2. Documents that must be in order and ready. Recommendations in case of arrest. Never present false documents. Memorize the phone number of your lawyer or a family member. If you do not have a lawyer, memorize the phone number of an organization that helps immigrants. You can find it in this search engine. Do not sign any document. Mixed families without documents. Family groups where some of the members are undocumented and the children are in a legal situation. Documents that can be presented. Documents that must be in order and prepared. Recommendations in case of arrest. 1. Never present false documents. 2. Memorize the phone number of your lawyer or a family member. 3. If you do not have a lawyer, memorize the phone number of an organization that helps immigrants. You can find it in this search engine. 4. Do not sign any document. If your situation is legal. 1. Citizens. 2. Those born in the United States, their children, and naturalized foreigners. Documents that can be presented. These are state documents that are usually requested at the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, of each state. Other documents that can be presented. 1. Permanent residents. 2. People who have been granted a green card. Documents that can be presented. The card that proves that a foreigner is authorized to live permanently in any part of the United States. Other documents that can be presented. Temporary visas. People who have been granted a temporary visa to legally stay in the US and, in some cases, also to work or study. Documents that can be presented. Refugees and asylees. Permission to stay in the US for people who have suffered persecution for reasons of race, religion, nationality, politics, or social group. Documents that can be presented. Other documents that can be presented. Temporary protected status. Temporary humanitarian permits are granted to citizens of the following countries: El Salvador, Guinea, Haiti, Honduras, Liberia, Nepal, Nicaragua, Sierra Leone, Syria, Somalia, Sudan, South Sudan, Yemen. Documents that can be presented. The Secretary of DHS may designate a country for TPS due to the following temporary conditions: ongoing armed conflict, natural disasters or epidemic, other extraordinary conditions of a temporary nature. Other documents that can be presented. Undocumented youth protected by DACA, program that stops the temporary deportation of immigrants who entered the US as children. They are known as dreamers. Documents that can be presented. Other documents that can be presented. Regardless of your immigration status, keeping the right documents on hand can help you avoid complications and ensure your rights are respected. Whether you're a US citizen, resident, or undocumented individual, being prepared is key to navigating life in the US safely and confidently. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CHEM US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we'll be talking about whether are you documented, a resident or a citizen. These are the papers you must always carry. Navigating life in the US is heavily influenced by an individual's immigration status, making it crucial to carry the appropriate documents to verify one's identity and legal standing. For undocumented individuals who lack legal authorization to reside in the US, there are specific documents that can help assert their identity. Valid forms of identification include a state-issued driver's license, municipal ID card, or a matricular consular, which is an identification card issued by consulate of their home country. Undocumented immigrants need to keep these documents organized and easily accessible. In the event of an arrest, there are several important recommendations to follow. First and foremost, individuals should never present false documents, as doing so can lead to severe legal consequences. It is also advisable to memorize important contacts such as the phone number of a lawyer or trusted family member, as well as the contact information for local immigrant support organization if they do not have legal representation. Lastly, individuals should refrain from signing any documents without fully understanding the implications, as this can jeopardize their rights. Mixed status families, where some members are undocumented and others have legal status, face unique challenges. For undocumented family members, the same guidelines apply. Carrying valid identification is critical, and preparedness is essential to ensure that everyone knows what to do in case of emergencies. For individuals with legal status, the requirements vary. US citizens, whether born in the country or naturalized, should always carry state-issued IDs, driver licenses, as these documents are commonly requested for various purposes, including transactions at the Department of Motor Vehicles. Permanent residents must always have their green card on hand as proof of their legal status. Temporary visa holders, such as those with work or study permits, should carry their visa documentation to validate their legal presence in the US. Additionally, refugees and asylees must keep their government-issued documents handy, as these confirm their legal status in the country. Individuals with temporary resident status should ensure they have their TPS documentation readily available, especially as it indicates their legal standing during extraordinary circumstances affecting their home countries. Lastly, undocumented youth protected under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program should always carry their DACA documentation, which allows them to remain in the US temporarily without the fear of deportation. Ultimately, being proactive about carrying the right documentation is essential for protection and peace of mind. Understanding the necessary papers and knowing how to respond to challenging situations empowers individuals to navigate life in the US more confidently and safely. Consulting with a legal expert is also advisable for anyone with questions about their immigration status or documentation requirements.